the Fed has started QE, and this explains kind of what's happening. The Fed's going to buy 40 billion a month in treasuries to rebuild bank reserves due to seasonal trends, mainly due to tax season. Their purchases are supposed to end in April, and right now they're buying short-term debt all the way up to the 3 year. This helps create liquidity in the system, which in turn supports stocks. And this right here shows you how when they start buying it historically, when they start buying, it's associated with asset inflation, including equities and suppressed market volatility that investors seek higher returns. And market volatility historically decreases early summer with the return and increase offering occurring summer to early autumn. Okay, this is the history on SPY pullbacks and the tax season correlations. So March is typically when you see a big correction. Like March and April are normally the bearish trends. I think right now we're starting a new upcycle, and I'm not going to look for any kind of meaningful pullback till like February or March. And this shows you what kind of corrections we have. Nothing major, 10 to 20%, but you see where the trend's going. And I think this is due to the liquidity put in and the government spending. And I don't think anything will change with this. Right now, we're in a K-shaped economy, which is where the bottom end of the consumer is not doing too well. Inflation's eating their paycheck. I mean, you can't afford to live, but the people that are at the top of the curve are enjoying the returns on stocks. And they don't really, when you're invested in the market, you really don't feel the inflation like the people on the bottom end, because uh, the people on the lower end consumer, they just spend their money. They don't take and invest their money. And this is like a common issue that we don't have any kind of finance education or anything in schools. I really wish I'd have known about the market, 10, 15 years ago, because I would have been buying in a long time ago. And the market is one way to change your life and your family's future. Okay, these are stocks that I'm going to be looking at: NVIDIA, Broadcom, VST, Amazon, Google, and Tempest AI. These are stocks that Nancy Pelosi uh, is always buying into, and also PANW is another one, a cybersecurity stock. And the way she normally does hers is she buys her options in the middle of January, and she buys long dated calls on these stocks. And usually they're deep in the money. And a lot of times when she buys these, she's not right at the very beginning, because with the seasonal trends, we normally dip off in February and March. But it always ends up turning around, and she does really well. I mean, she's like up 600%